But let me tell you something. Being a man ain't no joke. It ain't no joke. You might not read about it in your magazines that are written by women, to women, telling you 9 things a man needs, and it's so funny, all the stuff you read that your girlfriends tell you that we need. It's a women's magazine, it's a women's article, the woman wrote the story, she's telling you about us. Most generally, she don't know what she's talking about. Because the truth of the matter, it is hard to be a man. We are filled with this juice called testosterone. And I won't get into all the complications of testosterone, but it is both a blessing and a curse. It makes us highly competitive. It makes us want to win. It makes us feel driven. It makes us aggressive. And anytime we don't feel like we're winning, it is difficult for any man to continue to do what he thinks he doesn't do well. So for all the naggers who are trying to change him by telling him what he doesn't do well, the more you tell him what he doesn't do well, the less inclined he wants to come home. Because men are not drawn to criticism. They are created in the likeness and image of God. We are drawn to praise. We perform the best when you tell us what we do well. If you brag on what we do well, we will do it better. If we come in with 2 bags of groceries and you talk about how strong we are, we'll throw that 3rd bag up and say, girl, this ain't nothing.
What I do, man.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, as we wind down, let me ask you a question I prepped you for a little bit, and that question is, what does it mean to be a man?
It means everything to me. It means everything to me. It is the ultimate in sacrifice. What I believe it means to be a man, I believe it means to be, it's that motherfucker who people shouldn't understand. It's that guy that literally puts everything before himself. Everything before himself. Family, responsibility, literally you're the foundation. Which is why I talk about you have to make sure that you're ready to be a man and have a family and take on these responsibilities of life, because you literally have to shoulder so much of the suffering. You don't want to see your wife suffer. You don't want to see your kids suffer. Yeah, there's a point with kids. Kids have to learn a little bit of suffering. Sure. It's important. But you want to make sure you have the answers. If you don't have the answers, you make sure that you know how to get the answers. You want to make sure that you have the money. You want to make sure that you don't put your family in a situation that they're in dire straits or you make these fucked up moves. And so it's the biggest responsibility in the fucking world. It is the biggest responsibility in the fucking world, which is why I'm always talking about be uncomfortable. Do something that sucks every day, because you're constantly trying to sharpen that sword as a man. And the sword is your fucking brain. Because you have to shoulder more than your share of the fucking task. 100% and then some. All the time. So what it means to be a man, it means everything. It means not sleeping sometimes. It means fucking sometimes, you go without to make sure that your family goes forward. And if not your family, maybe you're in combat. Maybe you're in a situation, you have to always make sure that you're doing for others before you do for yourself. But to do that, you gotta make sure you are a hard motherfucker. Because only a hard motherfucker can do that. Only a hard motherfucker can be in a situation that says, hey man, I'm at Ranger School right now, we're all fucking hungry as shit. And we're all men out here. But guess what, brother? Take that, man. You look like you need it more than me. And you're starving. Your stomach's fucking inside out. You lost 56 pounds and you're dying inside. But a man looks at another motherfucker and says, hey man, fucking take that, brother. So a man, in other words, is a fucking leader. A man's a leader. So, and that is the fucking hardest thing. And a leader is a motherfucker, man. You're oftentimes unhappy. People don't like you. People fucking hate you. People do not understand you. But you always have to make the best decision. And that takes a lot of balls.
It's powerful. It's powerful.